Welcome back everyone to Playing on the J-File. Today my crazy swindle against a 2140. I was down a rook, but somehow managed to come back and win. This game was published in New in Chess in about 2020 by Grandmaster David Smerdon, who is doing a book on swindles. And he liked this one. So let's take a look at the game. The game was played in 1999. The Queen's Chess Club. My opponent was Ron Wick, who, as I say, was rated 2140. I was rated about 1885. So white starts with e4. I play c5. He plays knight c3. We've got another closed Sicilian. We've had a few of those on the program. I play knight c6. He plays knight e2, knight f6, g3. Going to do that kingside fianchetto. I play d5, going for the central break. He takes. I take back. He fianchettos the bishop, plays bishop g2, hitting my knight on d5 twice. I've got to do something about that. And I play bishop e6, covering the knight. He plays knight e4. I play b6. This is a huge no-no, big mistake. I have fatally weakened the long diagonal. I'm in big trouble. Really, I'm lost after 7 moves. That's crazy, but that's me. All right, so I castle. White castles. I play bishop f5, which is another crazy move. I had a hallucination that I was actually threatening to take that knight. Totally forgot that white had fianchettoed the bishop on g2. The knight was covered. I was not getting a tempo with bishop f5. I was just doing nothing. All right, so white plays d4. I play e6. White takes on c5. I take back on c5. Now white plays c4, and I play knight b4. White plays queen a4. This is fully exploiting the very weak diagonal here. There's really nothing I can do to avoid material loss. Really, black is busted big time right at this point. But somehow, some way, things don't turn out the way they should have. I played queen b6. White plays a3, hitting my knight. I move the knight, and now knight f6. Smerdon, commenting in New in Chess in that 2020 article, noted that combinations are pretty easy in situations like this because, black is really, really weak on that long diagonal. So white plays knight f6 check. I play king e7. White snaps off the knight on c6. I play rook c8. I did not want to take the knight here on f6 and then lose my rook on a8. So I attack his bishop on c6. White plays bishop to d7. Now I play king takes f6. White plays bishop takes c8. So if you count things up, you'll see that I am down a whole rook. And as I said, I'm playing a 2140. This is move 17. Now at this point, I'm thinking maybe I should resign. I'm down a whole rook. I have no compensation. But you know what? Maybe I've got just a little bit more development. Not much, but very, very slight. Certainly, resignation would have been a reasonable move. I play bishop d6. The really amazing thing is that just about 10 moves, was it 10 moves? Something like, no, 7 moves. 7 moves from here, there's a forced mate on the board, but it's not against me. It's against my opponent. How can that be? Let's see. White plays bishop d7. I play knight e5. White plays bishop f5. Makes sense. Keep trading pieces. I play knight f3 check. If nothing else, I'm going to get a little spite check in. On white, he plays king g2. I've got to cover that knight. I play bishop e4. White plays knight c3. I play queen b7. So when he plays knight takes bishop, I can take back, queen takes knight. That's exactly what happens. Now, at this point, white plays bishop c6. Okay, so he's hitting my queen. What am I going to do? Well, I played really the only thing I could have, which is knight h4. It's a double check, okay? It's a discovered check from the queen, and it's a check from the knight. Grandmaster David Smerdon called this move an outrageous bluff and a scandalous sham. I like that, scandalous sham, and I wanted to have that as my nickname. No one would say that. No one would call me a scandalous sham, but I really liked it. He plays King H3. He falls into the scandalous sham. What White needed to do was simply play King G1. Now, if White plays King G1 and I play Knight F3 check, here's the key. He plays King H1. As Grandmaster Smerdon pointed out, White had nothing to fear from the discovered check because White would play Bishop takes Queen. The only thing he did have to fear was the double check. That was the problem. So White plays King H3. Actually, Smerdon brings out the good point. Was White afraid of, if he played King G1, would Black be able to play Queen G2 mate? Perhaps White convinced himself of that. Of course, that's not a move. Well, it is a move, but it's a bad one, because White would just play Bishop takes G2. All right, so let's go back to the game. White played, after Knight H4 check, he plays King H3. This is the losing move. Believe it or not, it's a forced mate in 10 from this point. Completely unbelievable. I am down a whole rook. Queen F5 check. Because when you're down a rook, the thing to do is to sacrifice more material so you can be down even more. So now I'm down a rook and a knight, but I've got H6. Suddenly White is surrounded by mating threats that he cannot defend against. He plays G4, hitting my queen. I play Queen takes on F4, and I'm threatening Queen takes H2 mate. Okay, so White has to cover that. He plays Rook H1, but Black has other threats, which is H5. What to do now? Well, what to do now is resignation. The game is over because White cannot avoid checkmate. That was my swindle. The swindle of my chess career. There is no way I'll play a better one than that, or a worse one, depending on your perspective, because that was pretty bad. Moral of the story? I don't know. Maybe just never give up, but that can't be a good moral. So I don't know. Find your own moral. That's it. It's mate. That's all for today. See you next time on playing on the... I guess I should change the name of this show because I really don't know what it is. I'll see you next time on Playing on the J-File.